what's up? It's me, Olivia, and for today's video is a graduation video. So without further ado, let's get on to this video. Okay, so little disclaimer, I am starting this Monday night because I have to wake up at like 4 or 5-ish in the morning tomorrow, and I don't really know how awake I'm gonna be, but I'm hoping I can complete this video. If not, well, I tried. Anyways, this is the get ready with me video. Sorry, mine's all over the place. I am a senior in high school, and Tuesday, June 7th is our graduation, class of 2022. So I'm actually just about to take a shower, and then I'm gonna braid my hair so I can be all curly for tomorrow. And then we're gonna go out to dinner after graduation, open gifts and stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna go shower and I will be right back. Okay, so I am out of the shower. I braided my hair. I did totally forgot to show you guys, but on Saturday I got my nails done. Couldn't vlog it because the salon is new and I didn't want to get people's faces in it that didn't want to be in it, and I also don't know if you could film in there. I know in my old salon that I went to you could. Not sure if you could in this one, but these are what my nails look like. They are gorgeous. Like, oh my god. So I'm gonna show you guys everything tonight and then just put it on tomorrow, so that way I don't have to talk as much, because I know I'm not a morning person, so I'm gonna be very like grouchy in the morning. So alright, so you guys have seen the nails. I'm going to show you my graduation dress, which is this. It's so pretty. I love it. I got the color to match the darker flower and then the white to match the dress. I found this dress in, I believe this one is an extra small, so it's small, and I tried it on. This is from Macy's, I believe, or Nordstrom's, one or the other. I think Nordstrom's. And I tried it on, but it was just a little too big, but they didn't have an extra small, so we ordered it off the website. But I'm normally a medium, like a small to a medium, but I got an extra small because it's very stretchy, and I don't really have much in the waist. I'm more of like an hourglass figure, so I have stuff up top and then stuff at the hips, but I don't really have much in the waist. So it was really big in the waist and then a little bit in the back, so I ordered extra small and it fits. The back, it's a little weird, but I'm gonna have my gown on the whole time. So alright, so our caps and gowns, because our school colors are maroon and gray, are maroon. So this is what the cap looks like. So this is the front, and then the tassel goes on the right, because you go from right to left once you graduate. It says 22 because that's the year. I actually can put it on so it would look something like that. And then our gowns look like this. They're long gowns. I do have medals on here, or pins, not medals. I don't really know how well you guys are gonna see it, but these blue pins over here, these two, are for theater. If you got a certain number of ITS points, which is the International Thespian Society, which is the Theater Honor Society, if you got a certain number of points, you would get pins, and then if you got a certain number of points, you would get patches. But I have 150 ITS points, which is the most. Sorry. Then the rest are just music pens from being outstanding musician, being in varsity choir. And then this one right here is a community service one, that one. And then, yeah, that's my cap and gown. Okay, so now we are on to all the accessories, the cords, the soles, medals, stuff like that. And they're also hanging over there if you saw them. So the first thing I'm gonna show you is my medal. This is my choir medal that I got at the end of freshman year for an outstanding service choral booster award. So we did something called a point system. So if you got 100 points, you would letter. So you would get the MV letter, which I got freshman year at our very first concert. And then once you have your letter, you would get pins to put on your letter, which is why I have all those pins on my gown, is so because they were on my letter. And you can also wear them on your choir dress and stuff. Sorry, that's Lilo. But I got the highest number of points between all the choirs. I was the person to get the highest points throughout all the choirs. So I was awarded this medal freshman year, and I have my name on a plaque that's currently hanging up in the choir room. And then next I have my stole. So I took fashion marketing this year, and it's a CTE class, which don't ask me what that means because I actually don't know. But like if you take like the Future Business Leaders of America, which is the FBLA one, it's also a marketing class, and it's also a CTE class, or a sports marketing, sports entertainment, stuff like that. So for CTE, I was involved in something called DECA. You guys can see that. I have no idea what it stands for, but it's a stole. It's a royal blue stole that looks like this. It goes like this on your gown. Obviously you guys can't see the full thing. I was the e-marketing officer in DECA, which is basically I'm the person in charge of all like the social media pages and putting updates on Schoology, which is our current like school site. We used to use Blackboard and like eCard and Horizon. Now we just use Schoology and Horizon. Alright, so finally I'm gonna do my chords, and then I will end for tonight and then do everything tomorrow. But first up is this black chord. It's a single chord. This I got for completing 20 hours of community service. Originally freshman year you had to do 40 hours and to get this, and 50 hours to get the second seal on your diploma. And they changed it halfway through senior year to 20 hours for the chord, but they kept the 50 hours for the seal. And I ended with 57 hours, so I have the black chord, and I will also be getting the seal on my diploma, which obviously I don't have right now because I get that tomorrow. But the next chord I have, which, funny story about these two chords, but they're the exact same color. So they're for two different things, but they're the exact same, literally the exact same. So this one, well, one of them is for ITS, which is the International Thespian Society, which is the Theater Honor Society, and this one is for NEHS, which is the National English Honor Society. So I have two of the exact same chords, but for two different things. But I figured I'd kill them both in this little clip because they're the same color. Next up is the National Honor Society chord. If you were in the National Honor Society, you got chords, and then if you were an IB candidate, you got stoles. I did not do IB because theater and choir took over my entire life, so I really had no time to do IB stuff. But this is what the chord looks like for National Honor Society. This one was really hard to get into. The National Honor Society is really hard to get into. Let's see, a while back, like maybe second quarter, I got the email. If you wanted to apply for the National Honor Society, you had to write a 250 to 300 word essay, and we had to use the pride. So like it's like something, respect, determination. That's all I remember from it. And I wrote about determination because I had, not going into details, I had a really abusive math teacher, and he was very mean, very foul, very hurtful, and he was an abuser, mentally and emotionally, not physically. So I wrote about how much I really wanted, without using names, I wrote about how much I really wanted to drop out of his class and how he made my life miserable every day. But my mom told me that if I dropped out, then everything he said to me that I know is wrong and not true about me is proving him right, because I would leave his class and he would probably still be talking trash about me in his class if I wasn't there. So I stayed in, and I was determined to get all of this, and I passed this class. I think I had like a B- in this class, or a C, I have no idea, but I passed it. So yeah. Alright, enough of the sad story. I'm definitely over what he did to me, but I can't change the fact that it did happen, and that was why I wrote the essay. So the next chord I'm going to show you is the single stall chord. It is red, white, and blue for the National History Honor Society. I got into the National History Honor Society my junior year. I also got into the International Thespian Society, or ITS, freshman year. I've been in it for a long time, but this is the History Honor Society chord. Really the only rules for the honor societies other than the National Honor Society is you have had to take like a history class, or like an honors history class, or like an art class to be in these honor societies, and you have had to have passed it. My words are just not working. But when I mentioned art, this is exactly why I mentioned it. Sorry, they're all tangled. But this is the National Art Honor Society chord. So I took photography 1 my junior year and I passed it. So if you did an art class within one of your 4 years of high school, or if you are currently enrolled in an art class and you have at least 1/4 of a good grade or 1 year of a good grade, so anything between an A and a C, then you could be into the National Art Honor Society, which I was inducted to my junior year as well. All of them apart from 4 chords I was inducted into. So, well, I'll talk about that in a minute. But my next chord is GRWM, which is the Music Honor Society chord, and it is a pink chord. This one I got freshman year along with the ITS chord. This one and the art one are probably my favorite, just because they're different. All of them have like the same color, like the same patterns, but I like how they're different. Like, even though like there's a single, there's a double, they do make triple ones. I don't have a triple one, but even though those are the same, the colors just stand out to me more. I don't know what it is, but they do. All right, so I have 2 chords left and I'm gonna show you what they look like. There's this plain double gold chord and this plain double light blue chord. Now, I do have to say this as a disclaimer. These 2 I bought off of Amazon. Hear me out. So, the blue one I bought for the National Honor Society because, or not National Honor, National Science Honor Society, my bad. The reason why is because my whole life, I've never been that good at science, so I've always done regular classes. And when I was filling out the Google Forms to see if I was eligible to be in any of these honor societies, the science one said you had to be enrolled in an honors science class or an IB science class within your 4 years and have passed it. Like, you can't be taking one right now. It had to be within your 3 years before your senior year, or before whatever year. So it was basically sophomores through seniors could do it, but you had to have had an honors or an IB science class and passed it, which apparently I have no recollection, but apparently I took an honors biology class freshman year and I passed it, but I had no idea I took an honors class. And by the time I realized what had happened and when I checked SIS, which is how we check our grades and stuff, I found out that I was, and I was too late to fill out the Google form to be in the National Science Honor Society. So I bought the blue chord because I am constantly beating myself up about it, and I know it's not a big deal, but to me it was, because I have no memory of being in an honors class. But according to sis and according to my mom, according to my schoolwork, I was in an honors class. So I bought this one because I was really mad at myself. This one is for the National French Honor Society, and this story gets a little wild. It doesn't actually get wild, I just said that to hype it up. But this was the chord I bought. I thought it was like old and kind of like a masquerade kind of color. I don't know. But basically, I ordered a chord for the National French Honor Society because the rule was, my freshman year, was with any one of the 4 quarters of school of that year. If you got an A in your French class, then you could be in the French Honor Society. You just have to pay the $15 dues. Well, I ended up with a B my second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter, but I ended up with an A in my first quarter in French freshman year. So I applied, I filled out the form, and I was trying to find the teacher to give the money to. The problem is, the teacher that I was looking for, I never see her around school, ever. She's always in her room or in her classroom. So I figured, you know, I'll just pop over her classroom, hand her the money, but obviously she doesn't teach me, she doesn't know who I am, so I don't want to just leave the money on her desk. But she was never there, so I went for all of the freshman year and most of sophomore year, and she was nowhere to be found. So I'm not faulting myself. I'm still upset about it because she never leaves her room. And then the one time I need to see her, she leaves her room every time for 2 years. And it drove me mad. And so I bought myself that cord to feel better, even though I'm not actually inducted into the French or Science Honor Society. It made me feel better because I know I would have been if I could find the teacher for the French one, or if I could have any memory come back that I took an honors class for science and passed it. Like, I knew I passed my biology class freshman year, but I didn't know that I took honors. So yeah, but anyways, I just wanted to put that description or disclaimer because I know it may look like I have a lot of cords, and I do, but I bought those 2 cords because they made me feel better. And they don't check you for like your number of cords or stuff like that. They just want to make sure you don't have your phone, so I'll be fine wearing them tomorrow. But I did want to say something because I know a lot of people work really hard to be in these honor societies and unfortunately can't get in them or don't have the funding to be in them or stay in them. So honestly, the honor societies don't do much. Like, yeah, they look good for college, but colleges aren't looking at that. They're looking at your extracurricular activities, your schooling, your grades, how you do academically. They're not looking for how many honor societies or how many plays have you been in or how many musicals or how many this or that or whatever are you in. They look at it if you're in it, but if you're not, they don't choose to accept you or to decline your admission based on your honor societies. So I did really want to say that because I know people work really hard and can't get into them or can't afford it. So I did want to say that. And honestly, everyone at my school is buying some sort of cord, so I'm not alone. But yeah. Okay, so it is officially 5:30 a.m. I just woke up. Wow. I washed my face. I'm about to take my braids out, but I'm nervous for today. Like, I'm happy, excited, nervous, scared. It doesn't feel real. Like, anyways, I'm gonna go take my braids out and get ready. Okay, so I just took my hair out of the braids. They're so curly, I love it. I'm about to do my makeup, and I'm going to be using the Jocelyn Hill palette volume 2, and this is what it looks like. I kind of wanted to do like a light orange to kind of match my dress. Also, I totally forgot to show you my grad shoes, which I don't know why I didn't think to show you before, but this is what they look like. They're tan heel-ish kind of things. They're by Vince Camuto. It's Camuto. So like Vince as in Vincent, and then Camuto for the last name. But they're so pretty. They were I believe $85, but I believe I got them on sale. They were from DSW. So I'm gonna go do my makeup and I will be right back. Okay, so this is what my dress looks like on. I did, oh, let me not fall. I did put my heels on, and then I put the Maybelline Sky High Mascara on in the pink bottle. And then I'm going to lastly finish off with my Bubbly Rosé perfume from Bath & Body Works. And then I'm gonna put my cap and gown on. Wow. So weird. I don't, ugh. Okay, and I go. This is what I look like. Oh my god. I did put my glasses on, but like, oh my god. I look so like I don't even recognize myself. Oh, I never showed you my makeup, but this is what I did. I know it's really hard to see it, but I tried to do a mix of like red and orange so it would match my dress, but then not too much, so you know it looks really weird with my gown. But holy crap, I am graduating high school in less than 6 hours. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna try to include some clips from graduation. If I don't, then this will be the end of the video. But if I can include clips, I definitely will. So I'm going to say goodbye now because I won't be able to talk to you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Again, stay till the end because there may be some graduation clips, there may be some clips from dinner. I don't know yet, so yeah.
That's how it's been. May I do this 20? Yes, 2022.
I see Carson. Did you get her face?
Maxwell Mont Sellers. By the virtue of the authority vested in me,
of Mount Vernon High School by the laws of the Commonwealth of Virginia and the governing regulations and policies of the Virginia State Department of Education and the Fairfax County School Board. I hereby confirm that the seniors of the class of 22 whose names have been presented to me are now graduates. Seniors remain standing for the next events.
As a symbolic gesture to seal this graduation ceremony, Mount Vernon High School is going to release a flock of pure white doves. I know. Legends say that doves float free of time, carrying our hopes for love and celebration. The dove's delicate grace reminds us that life is rich, beauty is everywhere, every personal connection has meaning, and that laughter is life's sweetest creation. Graduates, we wish you joy and happiness that, like the doves, continues to soar. We wish you peace in your future and love in your hearts. Graduates, it's time to soar.